Ladder Safety Program, Purpose and Scope. The purpose and scope of this document is to put forth the regulations regarding ladder safety procedures and training Plaas Incorporated, CFR 1926, 1950 through 1960. Subpart X contains specific information on these rules. All employees who might be expected to use a ladder during the course of the work shall be familiar with this document. This standard operating procedure covers all types of ladders, including step, extension, and fixed ladders. Ladder users must be able to recognize and avoid ladder hazards and be aware of safe practices in setting up, storing, moving, and working from this equipment. Responsibility. It is the responsibility of all supervisors, project managers, foremen, and employees to assure that who may use a ladder read and understand this document. It is the responsibility of PlaasSafety Manager to provide basic ladder training safety information to all departments in need of that training. It is the responsibility of all supervisors, project managers, foremen, and employees to assure that all ladders being used are free from defects and all moving parts are working properly. It is the responsibility of all project managers and foremen to maintain records on departmental ladder training. It is the responsibility of environmental health and safety to maintain records of EH&S ladder safety training sessions when they occur. Definition: CFR is a code of federal regulations. Ladder categories: Type 1A is 300 pounds extra heavy duty. Type 1, 250 pounds heavy duty. Type 2, 225 pounds medium duty. Type 3, 200 pounds light duty. Fixed ladder, a ladder that cannot be easily moved or carried and may be an integral part of a structure. Policy: all Plaas Incorporated employees who use ladders should have ladder safety training. Ladder safety training will consist of recognition of possible hazards associated with ladder use, proper maintenance, and safety precautions to be taken when using ladders. All employees who use ladders must inspect them for defects or possible hazards before the ladders are used. Ladders with loose parts or faulty rungs should be taken out of service immediately. Ladders that are taken out of service should be tagged defective and removed from the work area. Whenever possible, have someone within shouting distance while on a ladder. Number 1, safe ladder setup. All ladders must be placed on firm ground. 2, do not set ladders on boxes, blocks, or other objects that might move. 3, do not lean or reach out while standing on ladders. 4, secure ladders whenever a danger of spillage might occur. 5, do not use ladders in high wind or during inclement weather conditions. 6, never set up ladders in front or around doors unless the door is posted or locked. 7, do not sit on ladders. 8, use safety shoes or other rubber sole shoes when climbing a ladder. 2, climbing and standing on ladders safely. 1, always face a ladder when climbing up or down. 2, avoid carrying materials or tools when climbing a ladder. Climb the ladder first, then pull up the materials with a rope. 3, rungs and steps should be clear of grease, oil, wet paint, snow, and ice before climbing. 4, do not climb onto a ladder from the side. 5, do not slide down a ladder. 6, do climb or stand on a ladder with your feet in the center of the rung. 7, do not stand on the top rung or step of a ladder. Number 3, proper use and care of ladders. Number 1, never use a metal ladder near exposed electrical wires. Number 2, place warning signs or set up barriers around a ladder before use. Number 3, do not move a ladder when someone is on it. Number 4, never use a ladder when under the influence of alcohol or prescription medications. Number 5, do not leave tools or materials on top of ladders. Number 6, only one person should be on a ladder at a time. Number 7, do not use a ladder on a scaffold. Number 8, do not try to rock a ladder to move it. Number 9, store wood ladders where they will not be exposed to the elements. Number 10, make sure ladders are properly secured when transported. Number 11, do not paint wood ladders. Painting could hide potentially dangerous defects. 12, remove defective ladders from service. Number 4, step ladder safety. Never use a step ladder over 20 feet in length. Number 2, always open a step ladder completely and make sure the spreader is locked before use. Number 3, do not stand higher than the second step from the top of a step ladder. Number 4, do not straddle a step ladder. Number 5, extension ladder safety. Number 1, the sections of an extension ladder should overlap enough to retain the strength of the ladder. See Table 1A. Number 2, never splice or tie short ladders together. Number 3, when using a ladder for access to a landing, it must extend 3 rungs or 3 feet above the landing. Number 4, the top of an extension ladder should rest against a flat, firm surface. Number 5, elevate and extend these extension ladders only from the ground. Number 6, when practical, secure extension ladders at both the base and the top. Number 6, extension ladder setup. Lay the ladder on the ground when it is collapsed. Have someone foot the ladder or make sure it is braced against something. Number 3, pick up the ladder and walk it to an upright position, making sure it will not be obstructed by trees or wires. Number 4, slide the bottom of the ladder outwards to the proper angle and set the feet correctly. Number 5, then extend the ladder by pulling the extension line. Number 6, make sure the rungs on the upper half of the ladder are properly secured by the locking mechanism. Number 7, if possible, tie the ladder off or have someone steady the ladder as you climb it. Number 7, fixed ladder safety. Fixed ladders must be secured to an object they are attached to. Number 2, fixed ladders over 20 feet must have a safety cage surrounding the ladder. Number 3, the safety cage should have 15 inches clearance to all points from the center. Number 4, defects in fixed ladders should be repaired as soon as possible. Number 5, when a defect is not repairable, the ladder must be taken out of service. Number 6, ladder rungs, cleats, and steps should be parallel, level, and uniformly spaced when the ladder is in position for use and must meet OSHA and ANSI standards. Number 7, ladders shall be used at an angle such that the horizontal distance from the top support to the foot of the ladder is approximately 1/4 of the working length of the ladder, the distance along the ladder between the foot and the support. Length of ladder requiring overlap up to 36 inches, 3 feet. Over 36 to 48 inches, 4 feet. Over 48 to 60 inches.